Hey guys, it's Brian with Beastride DIY. This is the Vevor steamer here. They went ahead and sent this to me to check it out and review. So it's got a bunch of different pieces here. I'll go over them, and this is where the steamer clips in here. You can see the end of that goes in there. This will tell you when it's ready, once it's plugged in. It's got a nice long cord. I think it's over 16 feet. This is the carpet glider. This goes on this, and this is for floors. So this just clips onto this. This is the extension brush, or the extension pole. This clips into this one, and then that clips into this. Now this is the glass attachment. You can use this when you're actually steaming glass. And then right here they've got a little squeegee you can use to clean up the water left over. This is the cord rewinder here. And now I actually do not see this listed, but this is what I'm actually going to use. I'm going to wrap a microfiber cloth around this, attach it to this main steamer wand here, and I'm going to use this for carpet, and then I'm going to use it for the inside of a car in a minute. These are different attachments here. They've got different straight attachments. So they've got steel brushes here, they've got some straight brushes, and then this one here, this is good for getting into crevices if you want to attach that on. All these attach onto here and they clip on. All right, so to fill this up, this is the water tank. So don't pick it up by this when you pick it up by the front here. That's the handle. This just comes out. You can unscrew this here. And then you're going to fill up this water tank. I'm just filling this up in the sink without the small measuring cup. You can fill this up to 2.5 liters, and that would just take forever doing it the other way. All right, so once we fill up the water here, I'm just going to put the lid back on. All right, I got the lid back on. I'm going to go ahead and put this attachment on. To let the steam out, you're going to press it up like that, and then to lock it, and it stops spewing steam when you just let it go. So it's unlocked when it's in this position, and if you turn it this way, that's going to mean it's locked, so you won't be able to push it up to let steam out. All right, so first I'm going to go ahead and use this on this carpet here. I'm not sure what these stains are. Could be coffee or chocolate, I'm not sure. I've just got some all-purpose cleaner here. You don't have to use it, but just to kind of help it lift up a little bit, I'll spray that on there. Now this is where the steamer plugs into. So it has a flat side and a round side. It just goes in like this. We'll go ahead and plug this in. And now to turn it on, there's this button on the side. We'll go ahead and turn that on. It gave me a little beep. And it's giving me the red light, so that means it's plugged in. And I'm assuming this light will come on when it's ready to steam. I'll go ahead and push this up. I have it in the unlocked position. You can see the steam is coming out. I'll just kind of go over this area here. And then we'll kind of wipe it with the rag here. I guess now we're officially cleared to steam. It was shooting out some steam before, but let's see what it looks like now that we've gotten the green light here. So now that the steam's at the full power here, I'm going to go over the whole stain, kind of going in a back and forth motion like this. What I do recommend is using a back and forth motion and then kind of crisscrossing as well over it, just to get in all the fibers. And one thing you're going to want to do afterwards is, because that just loosens everything up and liquefies it, go over with a cloth or microfiber towel. I don't see any remnants of the stain anymore. That looks pretty good. So on the carpet, it looks like it worked pretty well. Now this is what I was most excited for here. I'm inside a car here. It has some stains on the back seat and the front seat. I'm not sure what these stains are from, but they were old. I tried to clean them up with just a standard cleaner. I tried another cleaner and they wouldn't come up. So what I'm going to do is just use the steam cleaning method. I'm going to use this all-purpose cleaner, just kind of spray it on here and try to get everything loosened up. I've got my microfiber towel next to me, so I'm going to wipe that down after I use the steamer. It's on green here, so we've got that ready. I'm going to go ahead and get the handle and get this ready and turn it on here. You're going to get some spray when you first turn it on, but that's fine. And once it's full power here, I'm just going kind of straight down. I know I said I was going to use a microfiber cloth here, but I was thinking these stains needed some full power. You can put a microfiber cloth over this. It does come with a small microfiber cloth, but I did not think this was going to hurt the seats just from using it on the carpet previously. So I'm kind of going in a back and forth motion, using a crisscross method here as well, and just making sure the steam is getting down into the seat enough. In the description, I'm going to put an affiliate link for this product. It's from Vevor, and I'm going to put a code, it's BStride, and you get 5% off when you use that code at checkout. Now next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the cloth here and just wipe everything down. So anything that was loose and, so the stain won't show back up again, I'm just going to wipe it off so the stain is going to go onto the microfiber cloth, or at least be spread out here. So it looks like it's doing pretty good, but we'll have to wait to see when it dries, and I'll show you that near the end of this video. Now this is up front here. This is in the driver's seat. I'm going to go ahead and spray it with the all-purpose cleaner here. Let it sit for a second. Now we're going to take the steamer again and go ahead and just steam this area. So this is right on the side here. I'm just kind of testing it out. What I usually will do is I'll kind of, maybe an inch out, I'll start the steam and kind of apply it that way. And if anything looks crazy, I'll stop and put a microfiber cloth on, but this looks pretty good here. So I'm going just to go ahead and straight steam it on without using a microfiber cloth. Let me know in the comments if you've used one of these type of steamers before and your luck with them. I'm just glad I have something here now so I can, work on detailing this car and other cars without having to take it in and pay hundreds of dollars. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe it off here. You may have to steam it another time if you have a pretty stubborn stain, but this one, we'll see how it looks after doing a once over here, and we'll go from there. Now looking back, one thing you may want to do as well is have a dry cloth to wipe and also have a wet cloth. You might want to come in with a wet cloth first and then use the dry cloth afterwards. And that's because if you have still some of that cleaner on there, you don't want that to stay on and discolor anything, but it looks pretty good after I dried it here. Now this is after about 1 day. So this is the back seat here. Remember that big stain in the middle? That's completely disappeared. So I'm pretty confident in the steam cleaner that it did a good job. And there was a few other small stains I tackled on this back seat as well, and those I can't even see. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm going to come look up at the front here and just see how that looks as well. So we had that stain on the front seat here, on the front side, and I cannot see that. Let me know if you see anything, but it looks a lot better. And I did use that multi-purpose cleaner first, but you don't have to. All right, now when you're all done with everything, this is how you can store it. It does come with a nice storage bag. I was able to fit everything in there except the little squeegee thing, which I don't think I'll use too often, but I kind of wish the bag was just a little bit bigger just so it could fit that in there, but maybe you're not supposed to put the hose in there, but I think that's better to have than the hose just laying around. It does come with a little attachment at the end for the extension cord. One thing to keep in mind, when it's done for about half an hour afterwards, this top portion, just keep in mind that's going to be very hot because that makes sense. That's where the steam's building up and the steam's going out through this hole. And I feel more confident now that I have this to tackle tough stains in like carpet, car. I mean, you can even use it for grout stains, I'm sure. So guys, I hope this video was somewhat educational, just to kind of how to use a steam cleaner. I'm by no means a detailer or anything like that, but I think this steam cleaner worked pretty well. And I hope this helps you to be able to tackle some stubborn stains, especially that one in the car that I wasn't able to get up by other means except for steam, and carpet stains as well. Now sometimes if you don't want to get the whole steam cleaner out and you still have a semi-stubborn stain, go ahead and check this video out. I'm going to show you how to make a DIY carpet cleaner and stain cleaner, which is a lot more powerful than some other stain cleaners that you may buy. And it's a DIY product you can make at home that cleans a few different stains, and I'll show you the different ones it works on.